If you are a beginner sewing swimwear, this video is definitely for you. Today we will show you how you can pass from your paper pattern piece to your fabric, an easy and beginner-friendly way to do it, and also how you can cut your fabric beginner-friendly with scissors. So let's go and dig into this beginner-friendly video. Let's start by remembering the basics. The greater stretch of your fabric should be horizontally positioned. So you have the grain line vertically here mentioned on the pattern, and you should have the greater stretch horizontally. This is something that you should check for your plain fabrics and also for your printed fabrics like we have here on the table. So don't forget, always greater stretch horizontal. The first step was using the tracing paper, drawing the paper into only one piece. So for instance, on the bikini bottom Veronica, you have a fold line, you have to unfold that and design the symmetric sides. So that's in a way that you have one entire paper pattern piece for the front like we do here. Using chalk or an erasable or washable pen, we want to go and trace the paper to the fabric. But to do so, we first need to make sure that our paper pattern piece is stable on top of our fabric, on the wrong side of the fabric, and we can do our tracing without any movement from our paper. So you can use a rock or you can pin directly on top of the paper, attaching the paper, securing the paper and the fabrics together. I will show you how you can do this and exactly how you can pin, and you can see me here using a regular pencil, and this is just because, as you may have seen on my videos, I cut directly with my rotary cutter, so I don't even have chalk available, so that's why I'm using my regular pencil. Well, we will trace the paper pattern piece like I'm showing you here, which is quite easy, and we will do it all around. But as you can see, I stabilized my paper to my fabric only with my rock. So now I'm going to show you how you can do it with your pins. Grab a long and thin pin, like the one I have on my right hand, and placing the two fingers from your left hand on top of the paper, press them down, and then with your right finger, with your right hand, you will put the pin through the fabrics and then up again, always without taking your left hand from the paper. Then I do this on the opposite side so that I have my paper pattern piece stabilized and my fabrics together. And now I'm ready to trace all around, and of course you can use the amount of pins that you feel more comfortable with until you make sure that your paper is not going to slide. I'm doing this from my bikini bottom pattern Veronica, and as you know, we have a lot of curved center back seams on our patterns. So this time for the back, I already can use my original paper pattern piece and do the exact same process for two sides of my bum, right? So I will use this with the paper to one side, and then I will just flip and do a symmetric also design on my fabric, and I will have my two fabrics ready to be cut. Now let's go ahead and cut our fabrics. So grab your fabric scissor, and using your hand, well, I use my right hand, so you can use your left if you have a scissor for your left hand. And of course you could use the rotary cutter, which I'm showing here, and that's what I use most of the times, but today this video is for beginners, so I'm going to show you how to cut with the scissor. Well, I'm going to place the scissor on my hand and always keeping the lower blade touching the table. With my left hand I'm going to grab the fabric, and with the lower part of the blade always on the table, I will go ahead and cut the fabric. Of course, you can cut and leaving a little bit of the drawing line that you made with the chalk or the pencil, because once you go to your overlock, it will cut the fabric, so it will for sure make it perfect. Now Now you just need to repeat the process for all your pattern pieces and then you are ready to sew. If you want to see how to do this on the advanced method, just follow the next video that will pop up on our end screen. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and leave your comments if you have them. Thank you! And don't forget to repeat the process for your lining or second fabric.